Hi, hello guys. So today we're going to resume from where we left last time. We're going to resume from where we left last time. So we were deploying the static web application. The first one we did it through the GitHub pages. Now we're going to deploy the same app uh, on Azure, right? Yeah, and there are two ways in which you can do that. You can use this Azure extension. So just search for the Azure extension in the extension tab or something. Yeah, so just search for Azure, then you'll search for it. Then you'll have Azure tools. It should be Azure tools, something with it. Yeah. So download the first one or install this first one. It will install the others that you require. So you'll be having this Azure. So you just sign into your Azure account. Let me make it big. Yeah, so just sign into your Azure account. It will open for the browser and then pick the email or the account that you want to sign in. So it's signed in. So when you come back, you'll see your subscription. I have two. There's the pay as you go and the Visual Studio Enterprise. And I majorly use this Visual Studio Enterprise. So you are having the app services, you're having function, static web application, storage accounts, and virtual machines. Yeah, so someone was asking me a question. He had registered for the Azure for Students account and it expired before he or she actually used it. Okay. So Azure static web apps does not require any credit. As long as you're a student, you can create as many as static web application as you need. It does not require any, like you are not being charged. But when you are using an app service, you are using a server or something like that, then that one is charged. This virtual machine storage, those one are charged. But for static web applications, you deploy them for free. So just click on the static web app. Yeah, so I'm having two apps. So I want to create the third one. And whereby I'll deploy this one, the one that we worked on yesterday, the Malaysia admin. So I'm going to right click, then you have create static web app and create static web app advanced. So I'll click this create static web apps advanced. So it require me to sign into GitHub. I don't know why today many things were signed out. Okay. So I'll create a resource group or I select from the ones that are existing. So I'll just pick on, I was having a resource group called personal. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it is. Then I'll create that, the app name, I'll call it emergency admin. Then pricing, I'll go for this free. Yeah. So I'll go for this free one. Yeah. So you can actually select that, then the region. Yeah. So then what you want to deploy. Okay, so I'll just leave that the custom, then I'll enter the root like that, API. I'll just leave that like that, that. So it will be creating for us the static web app. Now I'm working through the Visual Studio. I'm not logged into the portal. So this is the one of the ways in which you can deploy the app. So using the Visual Studio extension, or the second one using the Azure portal. So creating the app succeeded, and you can view the workflow on GitHub or view the resource. And there's the resource, Melissa admin. Yeah, so we have that. So you can actually check those out. So another thing that you can do, you can now, if you right click, you have this option for browsing the site. So if you browse the site, so you'll see the site still deploying. So that's why we are having this as a static web app. It's live waiting for the content. So when it is done deploying, then you will see that this content replaced with the actual site. So you can actually check the actions on GitHub. So initialize commit and still working. So it's still building. So it's not done yet. So when it is done, I'll see that in the GitHub. Actually, let's go to GitHub to check out what is happening. So if I log into my GitHub account and I go to the same app admin, look for it. Yeah, I'm in the admin. So MLSS, so this workflow that has been added. So okay, let me see what the actions, what is happening in the actions. So there's this other static web apps. Okay, so I think this one should be okay. Yeah, and there's our app. So the deployment is done. So you can, that's one of the ways in which you can deploy your app through the Visual Studio Code without logging to the portal. So the next step is to deploy it directly from the portal. Okay. So from the portal, we are going to log into our Azure portal. So yeah, here is my Azure portal. So after logging in, we are going to create a static web app. So for your case, this might not be at this particular place. So if you want to get it, just search for Azure static or just search for static web apps and you'll see it over here. So these are the three that we have created. So I'll create another one. This was the one that was created by the VS Code here. So I'll create another one. Just click on create. Yeah, and we'll give it a source group. I'll give it that one. I'll give it a name. So MLSA admin 2 because that name admin was taken. So I'll do MLSA admin 2 and I'll go for that free plan. Then US. Yeah, go for that region as well. Then deploy from GitHub. Then I know that is if you want to change account. So I'm not going to change account. Then I'm going to select this. Then I'll select the repository that I want to deploy, which is MLSA admin, this one. Then I'll select the branch, which is, we only have one branch now, which is the main branch. Then review and create. Yeah. So if you click on review and create, it will check if it will be doing the validation, and if everything is okay, then you can now create that particular app. So everything is okay. Click on create and it's initializing the deployment. And it is done. So it's just doing the deployment. So what is remaining is the deployment. Yeah, so you can go to resource that has been created, this MLS admin too. And on this side, you'll be seeing the URL to your deployed site. So the site that has been deployed, so you'll be able to get them through this URL. So if you click that, it will also give us the initial one, and that means that the site is still being deployed. So this is what it loads for the initial one, but it will not take more than around let's say it cannot take 2 minutes to deploy. So if we come back again after a minute, then you'll see the site live. So meanwhile, let me go back to the portal. So okay, if you have anything maybe you like us to cover on Azure, yeah, if you have anything you like us to cover, you can actually feel free to reach out. So you can actually recommend some topics that you like to learn, then you'll check them out. Here's where you can add the custom domains. So you were told that you can add your custom domain on GitHub pages yesterday. So you can also add a custom domain on your app that is on Azure. Yeah. So just come here. So this is the domain that is currently working. But if you want to add another one, you can add a domain on Azure or a domain that maybe you are having an external provider. So you bought it from somewhere else. So you just come to add a domain, then provide the domain of that you want to add. So for example, I want to add this one. Just provide that domain and click next. Then you will be asked if you want to add it as through the CNAME record or a text record. So you will choose which one you want. So for example, if you go with this one and you add, so what you'll do, you'll be given some values, yeah, that you'll take from this place, then take it to the provider that is the provider of that particular domain. So you'll should take this value, then paste it to the cPanel of that particular domain and also the host name, paste it over there, then add them. After you've add them, then you come here and verify. So this has failed because I've not done that. So just take these values, add them to the cPanel of the domain provider, then click on add, and it will just do as that. So whenever someone click on that particular domain, then it will be redirected to that particular site that we created. Okay, let's go back and check if our app is now running. Refresh this one. Yeah, and then the app is okay. Now it is running. So that marks the end of our today's class. If you have another question concerning that, yeah, so just reach out. Thank you guys. Yeah, so have a nice time.